In Lilith 2026, Charlize Theron commands the screen with a performance both feral and magnetic, embodying a woman forged in fire and solitude, straddling the line between myth and modernity. The film opens on a fractured Earth in the near future, scarred by ecological collapse and the slow unraveling of governments. Amid the chaos, whispers spread of a figure moving through ruined cities and barren wastelands, a woman named Lilith. To the fearful, she is a monster. To the desperate, she is salvation. Theron's Lilith is not introduced as a savior, however. She emerges from the shadows in silence, cloaked in ash and scar tissue, her movements precise, her eyes carrying the weight of centuries. Early sequences depict her as almost supernatural, an outcast whose survival defies reason. But as the story unfolds, the myth fractures. Lilith is not a goddess or a demon, she is a woman reborn through suffering, haunted by a past she cannot fully recall. Genetic experimentation, lost memory fragments, and flashes of ancient visions suggest she has been touched by forces beyond human comprehension. When Lilith encounters a band of survivors led by a hardened medic played by a rumored co-star, she resists connection. The survivors beg for her protection against a violent warlord who controls the last fertile lands. Lilith refuses, at first. The film lingers on her solitude, her refusal to be tied down, her contempt for leaders and hierarchies. Theron's performance thrives here, in quiet stares, subtle movements, and sudden bursts of violence that remind viewers she is both protector and predator. As the survivors struggle, Lilith becomes drawn to a child in the group who sees her not as a monster but as a guardian. This relationship cracks her armor, exposing vulnerabilities she has long suppressed. Through visions and fragmented memories, she realizes her origins. She was once part of a clandestine experiment to merge human resilience with forgotten mythological archetypes. The name, Lilith, was not chosen, it was given, a reminder of the first rebel, the first exile. The climax pits Lilith against the warlord's forces in a battle staged amid burning fields and collapsing ruins. Unlike typical action heroines, Lilith does not fight for victory or glory but for defiance, for the right to exist outside control. Theron brings a primal energy to the final confrontation, brutal hand-to-hand combat, tactical cunning, and moments where her near-inhuman endurance leaves even her enemies in awe. Yet the ending resists neat closure. Lilith defeats the warlord but refuses to take his place. Instead, she vanishes into the wilderness, leaving the survivors behind. Her last words, few but cutting, suggest that freedom, not power, is her ultimate truth. Lilith 2026 as a meditation on exile, rebellion, and survival in a collapsing world. With Charlize Theron at its core, the film transcends genre, part myth, part dystopian thriller, part character study. Theron channels both the terror and the beauty of a woman unbound, proving once more why she remains one of cinema's most fearless leading figures.